Autumn is just around the corner, which means it's time to start the next season in the garden. While I sow my autumn brassicas and harvest my butternut pumpkins, these onions, which have been curing for weeks, are finally ready to come inside. And to celebrate, I'm making one of my favourite meals, French onion soup, with onions that I've grown right in my backyard. Today I'm starting all of my autumn brassicas: broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage and Chinese cabbage. I like to start these early so they're ready to go in as soon as the weather cools down. So I've got my seed trays ready here and I'm going to plant out my brassicas now for autumn. I've got 4 lots of 6 cells, so I think I'm going to do 9 broccoli and 6 cauli, 3 primo cabbage and 4 Chinese. So I've just put some holes in there. So the variety of broccoli that I'm going to start is Aurora early winter variety. So this is good for, this is a heat tolerant broccoli, and I've grown this before and it gets to a good size and it tastes good and it's disease resistant. So this is a commercial variety seed. I obviously bought this packet last year because there's lots of seeds left. So I'm just going to pop 2 seeds in each cell. These seeds aren't cheap, but they are good. So they don't need to be planted too deeply. And they are blue because they're treated with a fungicide. But I'm okay with that. So I'm just going to put my marker in so I know which ones are which. Okay, Serenity is next. So this is a cauliflower variety called Serenity. It's from the same company, Active Vista. So again, it's another commercial variety. There's not many left of these, so hopefully they germinate well. So I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got another 3 left, so I'll just pop them as well. So that packet's finished, so I need to buy more of those because that is a good variety. And it gets really large too. Okay, next is primo cabbage. Grew this last year and it grew really large. It was a good one. Some of them are quite small, but I think this year they'll do a bit better because last year I was only just starting my garden, so the soil wasn't great. And I've added a lot of compost during this year, so hopefully that'll help. So I might do 4 of those and then 4 of the Chinese cabbage. I wanted to grow red cabbage as well, but I don't have any seeds, so I need to order those. So it's just going to be these to start with today. Okay, so the next one is Chinese cabbage. I haven't grown this one before. It's a new one, so we'll see how it goes. There's lots of these seeds, so I don't mind if I start a few. Okay, and just cover them up lightly with the soil. And I've pre-watered these, so they're nice and moist, and I'll just add some more water to the bottom there, and then they can take up as much water as they need. Make sure there's good contact with the seeds. Okay, seeds are done. So I've just popped those down here on my potting station. So they don't get sun here at all during the day, so I'm just going to leave them in the shade until they germinate, and then I'll pop them out into the sun. Next, it was time to clean up the onions that had been curing for weeks. But as I started cleaning them up, I realized not all of them had made it. Okay, so these onions are well overdue to be taken inside. I picked these back in December, I think. So let me grab a bucket. So these are well and truly cured now. So I'm just gonna clean them up. So I'm just gonna chop this bit off here and the bottom, and then throw them in the basket and they can go inside. Okay, that one doesn't look too good. I've got a bit of mold on this one here, so I think I'm gonna throw that one out. Okay, and another one with mold, and it's also got, I don't know if you can see there, it's quite dark in here. You can see the mold there. So it's not looking good so far. A lot of them had developed black mold, so unfortunately they'll need to be thrown out. This is one of those things that happens in the garden sometimes. Not every harvest is perfect, and that's just part of growing food. Luckily, there are still a few good onions here, just enough to use and enjoy. So instead of focusing on what was lost, I'm going to make the most of what we have and turn these into something simple and comforting. That's a nice looking one. Okay, well, that is super disappointing. I've just cleaned up the onions, and a lot of them have this black mold. You can see that there. So I was worried about this happening because it was so wet just before I harvested these. We had so much rain. Even this one that looked kind of okay, it's got, you can see the black in the middle there. It's got the black mold in it. So all these bigger onions, even my gigantic onion, yeah, that's a bit moldy too. It feels a bit soft around there. So the ones that I ate early on that I picked were fine, but as they've cured, they've gotten this mold, and I've seen this happen to other homesteaders as well. So the smaller ones have done okay. They seem fine. They're edible. So I'm going to use these ones to make French onion soup today. Luckily we have enough, but yeah, super disappointing with the onion harvest this year. It was a good harvest, but yeah, unfortunately just curing them, they've gotten this black mold. So if anyone else has had that, I would love to know your experience as well. So I'm just putting it down to just the weather this year. It was just so wet. I'm going to start my onions a bit earlier this year so that I can get them out before the summer rain comes. And even the garlic I've had issues with, a lot of them have been soft. So that one there's soft. Some of them aren't too bad. But yeah, it's just been it was a bad year for onions and garlic this year. So that's disappointing, but let's go and harvest the pumpkins now. Okay, so these pumpkin have been on here for quite a while now. I planted these at the start of, I think I planted these in spring, so they're dried at the stalk there, so that means they should be ready to come off. And of course this one's going to be a pain. Let's try this one. Okay, so that one came off nicely. And if you try to press your nail in, it's quite hard and it's quite a dark yellow, so that means that it is ready. A little baby one there. And that tendril there is dry as well, so That's definitely ready, and it's got a dark spot at the bottom too. That one's still a little bit green, but it should be fine. I'll just let it cure for a little while.
Free flowing, sailing with the wind, not knowing how this story ends. Kind and brave, I know you'll find a way. Live your truth and good will come to you. Home, sweet home. Home, sweet home. Grounded, steady, earth between your toes, arms wide, ready, love is true, you know. Come roll, you